It's like he liked it better with Hannah. But it's like, it's not fucking fair. Because right as we started applying for the cars and everything, and we were gonna get the car and everything, he left me for fucking Hannah. Right before telling me that he got a fucking raise. He was making something like 32, 33 bucks an hour. And that was the most he ever made in our whole entire relationship. We were always broke as shit when he was making about 20 to 25. Well, he got a raise. And right when he got the raise, we were applying for the house and the car, and then he left me for Hannah. He didn't even want to wait for me to work with him. He didn't even fucking want to wait for me. But I realized that if I got a job and started working with him, it would have shown me what he was doing with the working woman the whole time or something, with Hannah, and how he was spoiling the other girl the whole time. And it's like, I don't know why he didn't stay. And I wonder every single day why he didn't stay. I wonder every single day why I wasn't good enough carrying his fucking child. I wonder every single day why he didn't want to fucking stay. We tried for 10 years to get a house together. And when we finally started getting the house together, he fucking left. Right after getting a raise, too. And then I got cut off of all finances. My whole entire life went to shit. Ever since I was 18 years old. I was stupid to rely on his income. I got jobs here and there when we needed a little bit of extra money. But he didn't fucking want me to work. And he still left me for Hannah. He was fine. He was making $47,000 one year, and then 50 something, and then 60. It's like, if he's, everybody kept saying, if you're making $60,000, there's no reason you should be living in Dunn. There's no reason you should be living in Dunn if you have that kind of fucking money. All over Stockton, Amy, everybody was harassing me about Corey and his fucking money and how we couldn't barely afford our bills still. And they're like, if he's making that much fucking money, you should be able to afford your fucking bills. Well, the rent was still $1,200. With all the utilities and everything, we had a car payment. And he let my car get towed. He purposely didn't pay the fucking bill and let my car get towed. Just like he did with the Subaru when we first started dating. When we first started dating, I got a Subaru. And he had his friend co-sign for me. And we got the Subaru, and then he made me stay at home, and that's after the Hobbs thing. And then after Hobbs, and when he left the union, he let my Subaru go. Not that he couldn't pay it. He just let my Subaru go, just like he did the Hyundai. He just, like, let me find out by having the tow guys come. Then I was begging for a car. And everybody in Arizona kept saying, Jesus will buy you a new car. Jesus will buy you a new car. Well, he didn't. He left me with his stupid little fucking Honda. And then I got T-boned in that, and it got totaled. And I was going to go right, but I ended up going straight. And someone hit me from the side, and I spun around, and the cops tried saying that I was turning left. That's why the car was facing that way. It was because I spun, not because I was turning left, and I told them I was turning right over and over and over again. But they're like, that's not what the police report says. The police out there didn't fucking stick up for you. No, they fucking didn't. They were sticking up for Corey. He's the dad. He can do what he wants. You know who hit me? Some black guy and his little boy. Some black guy and his little fucking boy hit me. I was bruised from head to toe. And he kept telling me that he didn't want me to be pregnant. He wanted me to abort the child. He didn't even give a shit that I was pregnant. I can't believe that he didn't fucking want to have a family with me. After sitting there telling me how much he wanted to have a family with me, he went off and took care of Hannah and her kids, not me, and not our own flesh and blood. I slapped him one time in the relationship, and yes, I stabbed him with a fork in the knee. But that was about it in our relationship that I ever fucking even did anything. And I threw a vacuum at him when he was screaming on the floor one time. That was in New Jersey. Then I slapped him in 2020. And then in 2020, I stabbed him with a fork in the knee because I kept saying, please tell me what's going on. 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 And he completely ignored me. And I was begging him for fucking help. Begging him for help. And he completely ignored me. And that was around the time that Coraline was talking about her brother and sister, Hannah's kids, without me knowing. And then Coraline was coming up to me saying, my mommy's dead. Will you be my new mommy? My own daughter said that to me. And then she ran over to Corey saying, I don't think she likes me. I don't think she likes me. And then he said, it's okay, honey. He said, it's okay, sweetie, or something. Just give it some time and she'll love you just as much as I do. And I realized that I would have killed myself and done if I didn't have April. And he probably realized that too. That's why I'm saying the person who sat there saying, you killed her, but you couldn't bear to live with yourself. It was because Corey. He was so excited to get a house with me. 10 years we waited. 10 years we applied. And he still left for fucking Hannah. We applied constantly. And anytime I would apply for loans or something, they'd say I wasn't a part of his income. And they'd say I can't use his income even as the wife because I'm not the wife. That's what they told me. And then when the lawyers were saying, you're the wife, you have more power, but Hannah has more power, it's like now I know who the real queen, the real wife was. Hannah, not me. And when I was working at the Dollar Tree, all of the ads on my phone kept popping up as Hannah. And even all the games on my phone now, they were popping up with Lady Hannah and this, that, and the other thing. It's like, it hurts every single fucking day. And my mom's like, that's just a common name. That's why. That's why. It's like, no, it's not. It's not just a common name. It's all about fucking Hannah. It's nice to know how much my husband loved Hannah, not me. I begged him to stay. I begged him to come back. I begged him to be there while I was pregnant. I begged him like a fucking dumbass. I begged him like a dumbass. And I sat there thinking, I'm good enough. I'm good enough. I'm good enough. I'm good enough. And then after a year passed by, I was like, I'm not good enough. I'm not even good enough to keep my own husband. I'm not good enough for anything. I stuck by his side through everything, not knowing what was going on, defending him. Not realizing that everything that people were telling me around me were because he was with Hannah. And I sat there defending him like a stupid piece of fucking shit. Where my dad's like, you need to defend me. I would never fucking defend I can't say my dad. His name is Paul, and he wasn't a part of my life. And he's not my blood relative dad. Paul is sitting there saying, you need to defend me, as if he was my husband. I would never fucking love Paul, and I would never do anything with Paul. He was a horrible pedophile, rapist, piece of fucking shit. I fucking hate Paul just as fucking much. And I sat there because Corey became buddy-buddy with Paul. He got out of prison for a little while when we were living in Corrales. And I kept sitting there asking Betty and begging Betty, please don't show him my pictures. Please don't show him the baby pictures. Please don't show him Coraline's pictures. Yet she sent him the fucking pictures. And I kept sitting there saying, please don't let Paul be a part of our life. Please don't let Paul be a part of our life. Please don't let Paul be a part of our life. I didn't want Paul to be a part of our life because it's not his grandkid. Then I didn't know that. But Coraline and April are not his grandchildren, and I'm not his daughter. So he doesn't even need to be a part of our fucking lives. And he wasn't there when I was growing up. I had a stepdad named Dave. Want to talk about father figures? That's the only father figure I know. Paul went to prison when I was just a little freaking kid after freaking being a fucking pedophile. And it's like, I didn't want to defend him, and I defended Corey like a dumbass while all this stuff was going on because I thought they were attacking Corey like they were attacking me. People with Toyotas tried running me off the road all over the fucking place. Keith used to work for Toyota, and Toyota was the sponsor, saying that they wanted to cut the Red Queen's head off at the Paris Olympics. And Toyota was a sponsor for all of the TV shows that are popping up around. Just coming to find out that it was Keith, and Keith fucking took it from me and used it. The Sims. I played The Sims online, and then I realized that The Sims had a Toyota guitar. And I started realizing that he tried killing me. And I called the cops, and I reported it many times. Like when the car tried running me off the damn road. They chased me down on the road and tried running me off the road. And then all over Virginia and everywhere, they sat there saying, thank you, thank you, thank you, in Toyotas. Going like this in cars to me. They were going like this in their damn trucks. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It's like they did that to me all over the East Coast in Toyotas. I hated Keith so fucking much. I hate Toyotas to this fucking day. I hate Japan, and I hate Toyotas to this fucking day. I don't know what to do. Because I didn't like Keith. I didn't like them. I didn't like Paul. Why is it not showing my percentage? I didn't like Paul. I didn't like any of this, and I still would never fucking defend Paul. Paul deserved to be in prison, and Paul deserved to be executed, not just in prison. He deserved to be executed. You know, he told me he sucked dick for drugs dressed as Batman in Las Vegas. He had a meteorite that he was going to sell, but they confiscated the meteorite because he was intoxicated in public and cursing people out. He ran over a lady. He pulled a lady out of her car and then drove over the lady, breaking her fucking legs. And when the cops broke his fucking legs, the cops broke his legs and maced him in the face. And he sat there whining and crying on a lawsuit about it. But he pulled a woman out of the car and ran over her with her own car and broke her fucking legs, laughing about it. That's the kind of person Paul is. I would say my brother, but he's not my brother. So when he was a little baby, turns out that his mom was scared for her life from Paul. He would kick down doors and all kinds of stuff. He was a very violent and mean man. But then everybody said that he was a good man until I was about a year old. And everybody, even Tony would sit there and say, I don't know what the fuck happened to him. My mom would say, he cracked just like you. You're cracking just like Paul did. You're cracking just like Paul did. I can't tell you how much I hate my mom for even classifying me as Paul. And I can't tell you how much I hate Paul for ever fucking trying to be a part of my life and ruining my life to this extent. When I told Paul that Corey left me for another girl, he was just sat there and said, don't worry about it. He just said, he knows. He knows and he loved it. He knows and he likes her. Well, Paul can fucking have her. Corey can fucking have her. Everybody loves her anyway. The pixie cuts, the glasses, everything all around, long hair to short hair, this, that, and the other thing. It was all about her. They're like, I shouldn't have shown you. I should have just let it happen, control, and then had more people laugh at you. I would have had more people laugh at you because you were following my girlfriend. I would have been a mockery. If I would have cut my hair fucking short. My grandma and everybody in 2022 was telling me to cut my hair short. And they were saying, you need to cut your hair short. You need to cut your hair short. I don't like your hair long. It's like, but I kept my hair long. And I'll keep my hair long. But, girl, you need to cut your hair short. You need to cut your hair short. Why would I want to cut my hair short? It took me years to grow out my hair in the first place. And then Hannah's like, long hair to short. And he was going to try to make me cut my hair like a fucking dumbass to follow her. He wanted her that fucking badly. It's disgusting. And no, I don't like freckles. I don't like freckles at all on men or women. I have freckles, and there are aspects of me that I hate. I have like a couple. Like, I don't have very many, but I have a couple. Mom used to say, they're angel kisses. They're angel kisses. And a person who has more freckles has more angel kisses. Well, good to know that that fucking angel loved Hannah so much. In 2020, it's only a matter of time before the angel stops speaking to you. And turns out that's when Corey stopped speaking to me. I didn't realize that 2020 was all about them. I didn't realize that Hannah got to have Miley Cyrus, and he got to put all kinds of women inside of her, and all the people that they were saying were there that weekend, and all the people that were there. It's like all of those people and all of that music and all of that art, Hannah was producing, not me. So from 2020 to 2020 something, all of the queens that are fighting alone, you're not dancing on your own. It's all like, you're never alone. You're alone, but you're never alone. It's like, I was stupid for staying chaste. I was stupid for not actually just fucking leaving. And I was stupid because the angels of death, this, that, and the other thing, it's like he fucked Hannah. Good for fucking him. And then he put Miley Cyrus, the dick-crazed Miley Cyrus with the wrecking ball, and the LA lady, the bird and the bee, all of that stuff was Hannah's, not mine. Some lady living in LA. And then it's like that wrecking ball shit and everything. It's like, it's good to know that Hannah was crazed about my husband's dick, and my husband loved that she was crazed about his dick. It's like, congratulations, Corey and Hannah.